some stuff got reset. Oh, there it is. Now we're good. Okay, now we're good. Now we're definitely good. The mic check failed. Anyway. Alright, as I was saying, we played these guys literally a week ago. So I should be, like, remembering all the names and stuff. But, 2 turnovers to start, so not great. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. We have a great weekend planned here for us, starting with tonight, and then obviously we'll have the winner of the next game, which is Boston College and one other team, Clemson? Virginia. As that's a takeaway by Filipowski there, and now Proctor's going to put it on the deck and try to go against Morcell. He can't. Roach instead is going to step into a 3 way too long, and that's a defensive foul by DJ Burns. Real easy. Literally throws Filipowski to the ground. That's a good way to start. I have not had my afternoon snack, by the way. I got my, like, yogurt here. So bear with me, folks. And that's going to be the first foul on NC State. Duke to inbound from the baseline. Proctor looking for flip. Almost a 5-second violation there, but we do get it in. And now it's going to be McCain. McCain trying to go right. McCain passes it baseline to Mitchell. 1 dribble, and Mitchell trying to go up. Gets his own rebound. Going to try to do it again. Actually gets blocked from behind by Diarra. And another foul there. So 2 fouls on NC State for the effort. We need to be much more assertive inside. You know, the last game against Carolina, right there at, like, the first TV timeout, Shire basically challenged the team. It's like, how many times have you taken it to the rim? And, like, literally it was 1 from Proctor. I expect Shire to really try to establish a more aggressive posture here as we move into this sort of one and done, the one and done part of the season. Mitchell misses the first and shanks the second, and Filipowski almost draws another foul on Burns, but he goes to the floor and it's still out on Duke. And so, sorry, it's out on State, actually. And, Duke will retain possession. So neither team has scored here in the first 90 seconds. And Roach to Filipowski, back to Roach. Thought about 3, but decided against it. And now Mitchell, the ACC, is going to put up a jump shot. That's no good. And Filipowski can't get to the rebound. Burns gets to it instead. And Taylor is down the floor with it for NC State. And now going left, going to Proctor. Good help defense there by Duke. Offensive board by NC State, but he brings it down too low and is poked away by the guards. So it was poked away by Mitchell, rather, and Duke gets the possession back. Proctor, we're trying to feed the post down here with Filipowski on the right block. Left block, rather. Filipowski, nice pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, 1 dribble, still can't get that one to go. Tried to go right into the body of Burns. Too much mass there. And it did not work. So still 0-0 here for both teams. McCain hedging out on Taylor. Taylor trying to split a double team there, and Taylor thought about the 3. Good defense by McCain, and that's a turnover as Burns gives it right back to Mitchell. And up ahead, McCain is going to step into the 3. Way too long, actually, and NC State gets the rebound there. So neither team can find the bottom of the basket, as we've now played almost 3 minutes, and we're still scoreless. Oh, my goodness. Burns over to Morcell. Morcell trying to get this to Diarra. Diarra for 3. He did hit a couple of them in the first game. That one rims out, and the rebound to Filipowski, and Proctor now has it. Going up the left side of the floor. Proctor trying to go one-on-one against Taylor. Proctor with the mid-range jump shot. Can't get that one either. Oh my goodness. There's a lid on the basket for both teams. Down inside to Diarra. They must score here. No, actually Duke steals it. And actually that was McCain who almost went out of bounds with it and comes up with it. Shire imploring the team to get down the floor and set up when it's 5v4. Filipowski pass to McCain. McCain! Oh, he's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line for his troubles. He might finally get some points. McCain shooting about, 70 to 75-ish% from the free throw line? Both teams a little messy there with the turnovers. By the way, anybody else laughing at Wake Forest for losing and basically playing themselves out of the NCAA tournament? Because after their court storming incident, it's been downhill ever since. In a hilarious, hilarious fashion. Just keeps going, getting worse and worse and worse. Stewart in the game now as McCain makes both free throws, and we have officially broken the ice here in DC. So, we have broken the filibuster. I think is probably the more apt analogy. We need to play lights out tonight, says Orlando. Yeah, we need to play lights out for the next 3 nights. I mean, it is win or go home, so. And we're playing for seeding, although probably the worst we could do is like a 3 seed. It's definitely a 4 seed. But like, and there we go. There's O'Connell. He gets 2 there. Nicholas, hello, hello. I saw you were here earlier as well. Carson and Orlando, yes. They had one of the best teams in the conference the first month or 2 of the year. Wake Forest, yeah, man, they still had a perfect record at home, actually, but they really fell over. The attempted pass there by Filipowski is actually picked off, and that is DJ Horn with a 3. And so that one goes through for NC State. Horn coming off the bench, I think that was one that we had talked about in the first game. Actually didn't do well, but he's basically playing the 6th man for NC State. Chris Hand, welcome in. McCain to Filipowski, who hits the deck, but he gets 2 for his trouble. Thinking about asking for the foul call, but nothing was there. There are 3 fouls on NC State. I'm not sure who the 3rd one is on just yet. We'll take a break as soon as we get a whistle here and true up on the stat sheet. This is Horn being guarded by McCain. Horn trying to go right. He's got a lane here, and he'll actually get the and 1 as he will get fouled from behind. And looks like it might be DJ Horn's night. He's got a quick 5. It was DJ Burns' night the first time around, and then it would be DJ Horn. Keon, welcome in, and Chris, hello, hello. All right, welcome in, friends. We have hit the first TV timeout. We're snacking here because it's kind of late in the afternoon. Late, non-basketball related. How about Pittsburgh picking up Russell Wilson for free and Saquon Barkley to the Eagles? Oh, I didn't actually catch the Saquon trade. I thought hold on. The Russell Wilson one was really funny. I saw a meme where they had a Super Bowl odds before the Russell Wilson trade is like minus 1,500. Super Bowl odds after the Russell Wilson trade minus 1,500. Like no change. Orlando has Roach for more than 8 points. Yeah, I think that's a safe. That seems like a safe bet. That seems. Has Roach ever scored less than 8 points this season? Like, has he actually? I'd be surprised. So Diarra, Burns, and Morcell has 1. Okay, so those are your 3 fouls there for NC State. I disagree. I think they have a legitimate chance to take the division and maybe make a run. Look, the interesting piece about Pittsburgh is like they were in the playoffs despite their like quarterback situation from last year. So like, if they don't at least make the playoffs, then like that would be a huge indictment on Russell Wilson, right? Because like you are coming to a playoff team which had no quarterback, and you were like kind of the guy there for a while in Seattle. So like, of course there's expectations. Like that makes total sense. It would be hilarious if they didn't. Like, it'd just be crazy. But like, I feel like, I don't know. Mike Tomlin, I guess in Mike Tomlin you trust, because he's been able to seemingly make the playoffs even with no players. Yeah. So it's just sort of like a funny scenario. All right. So interesting things around the NCAA, obviously. Kansas lost last night. They got shellacked. By was it Creighton? Who was it? No, it wasn't Creighton. It was another team. Hold on. Who is this? Cincy. They lost to unranked Cincy. So they are sort of sliding into the tournament. That's one to watch for your bracket, folks. You don't want to pick a team to go deep that like is backing their way into the NCAA tournament. You want a team that's like a champion. You want like a championship, a conference championship team to go deep. Kansas, I don't know. They're going backwards. Plus they're injured, which is not great. Like you want to have all your guys available. You want to be playing your best ball. Unfortunately, Kansas is not the year for the Jayhawks, I don't think. U.S. national team questions, who from Duke gets into the starting 5 positions? Yeah, as Nick said, Kansas is down 2 starters. But that gets to the point of, like, being healthy at the right time. Like, right now, we're only down Caleb Foster. And that's another not beautiful pass there by Filipowski. But Sean Stewart gets hacked. No foul call. And Duke will get to inbound from the baseline as NC State was out of bounds. Right now, it's just Caleb Foster for us. Which is not great. But, like, you know, it could be worse, I guess. There's Roach with the fadeaway jump shot. That he comes up empty on that one. Still 7-4 here, NC State. In the early going, it's been rather rough for both teams. Not necessarily because either team is playing fantastic defense or anything, but both teams have been kind of sloppy with the turnovers, like right there. As Filipowski comes up with that one, that was Taylor with the turnover, and here's McCain. And then neither team has just simply shot the ball well, and just even they're missing even open shots, really. Proctor asking for a high screen there, but actually just passes it to Stewart. And Proctor is going to go left for a second. He's going to put up 3. It's way short. Roach comes up with the long rebound, though. And Duke gets to reset the offense here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. And Filipowski will take it at the top of the key. Give it to Roach on the right side. Roach had space, but gives it to McCain instead. McCain really pounding there in the paint. Yes, McCain for 2 in the paint. Nicely done. Can you believe the comeback at Cincinnati? I mean, it happens, man. You got teams that are on the outside looking in, like NC State, like Pittsburgh, right? That just need to win. Oh my goodness, Diarra just blows by Sean Stewart there. That's a 9-6 there. Ryan Young getting ready to end the game. He's at the scorer's table. And Morcell getting ready to come back in. So very tight rotation for both teams, State and Duke. Although, as you can see, State doesn't really have that many players. And here's trying to go one-on-one, Diarra and Filipowski. Filipowski just backs him down. Nicely done by Filipowski using his strength there on Diarra. He does not. G.J. Burns on the bench. Advantage Filipowski right there in the paint. Love to see the aggression there. And now it's a one-on-one here. Taylor on Sean Stewart. I don't know if that's the matchup we're asking for. There's the step-back jumper. Oh, my goodness. That one hits the bottom of the net. The 3-pointers falling here for NC State. 12-8. Roach, cross-court pass to Proctor. Too much to handle, and that goes out of bounds. It's a turnover for Jeremy Roach. I want to say that's probably the 4th Duke turnover so far this afternoon. The national team question is sort of interesting. Like, it depends, like, I suppose, like, who is... I assume this is the collegiate... or are you talking about the U.S., like, men's, like Jason Tatum? Or are we talking, like, the college players? Because obviously Jason Tatum is going to play for the Olympics. I would think. You know. Taylor for 3 again. No good. And then we've got the rebound. Roach to Young, who's now in the game, as Stewart actually takes a seat. Filipowski's still in. Feeding Young with the 2 bigs, and it's Young against Burr. That's a travel. That's a travel. All right. You know, the UNC logo for stream looks like a logo that would be centered on a white jersey. Oh, the one from yesterday? Yeah. Or from last time, I think so, yeah. Burns gets 2 and the foul. Oh, NC State. Yeah, probably. I mean, it does have the white background now, and it looks pretty good. I certainly wouldn't. I don't know if I'd put it on a dark background. On like a black jersey. I don't know. The red needs more contrast, I feel. But, yeah. Chad, this looks a lot like the first game we played against NC State. Slow start for Duke. Like, you know, we were behind. We were behind, what, 12, 15 points? Or we were behind double digits for sure. At NC State. And, yeah. We ended up being totally fine at the end of it, though. So, like, kind of pulled away in the second half. And that was in Raleigh. I would think that this one is a bit easier. My brother is over in DC right now. Said that there's a lot of Duke fans, a lot of Duke and a lot of UNC fans, actually. We're chilling right now. We're chilling. It's all good. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. All right, folks. How we feel? Is anybody panicking yet? That's what I want to know. I want to know if anybody's panicking, because you should not be panicking. I mean, right now it looks pretty bleak, but like we're shooting a grand total of 25%. NC State just happens to have hit 6 of its last 7 field goals, so they're shooting 60%. They're 6 of 10, but they were 0 of 4 for before that, and they've also hit 2 threes, which has helped. We haven't hit any of them, but at least we've gotten to the free throw line a bit. 3 baskets for us, a couple free throws. That'll get you at 16-8. By the way, congratulations, as this baseball commercial reminded me, to Duke baseball for beating #1 Wake Forest last week. They were now ranked, or were ranked in the top 10, although they lost to an unranked team earlier this week. I got a good buddy who's really into the baseball, so he keeps us up to date. But apparently they're having a very, very good season. So great to see the Duke baseball men's baseball team doing very nice. Kane is bleeding. Jeez. Burns at the free throw line. He gets the and 1. That foul was on Ryan Young. And so we have 3 points for him. We are 15-8 here. Duke trails by 7 early against NC State. All right. 5 starters on the floor here for Duke between Flip, Mitchell, McCain, Proctor, and Roach. We have rotated in Stewart. We have rotated in Young, and Mitchell slams it down for 2. It's a beautiful pass there by Proctor. Great assist. That baseline has been vulnerable. Filipowski has tried to go there twice. The receiving players have not been able to handle his passes, and that maybe Proctor just has a little bit more finesse on his passes. And this is one-on-one Filipowski with Burns. Burns is going to try to back him down. He has to pick up his dribble and get it outside here to O'Connell. O'Connell being cut off baseline, and Diarra now. Diarra back to Burns, and Burns is going to take the mid-range, and that's going to get the friendly roll, actually, as DJ Burns gets it from about 12 feet. So still a 7-point lead for NC State as Duke tries to regroup here. Mitchell beyond the 3-point line, but gives it to Proctor. And Proctor back to Mitchell. Over to Flip. Not really sure what offense we're trying to run here. We're just kind of passing it around the perimeter for a while. And Filipowski tries to drive in there on Diarra, and he gets the friendly roll. Could have been called for an offensive foul. I thought he gave the forearm there, but maybe not. So lucky us, we'll take it. And we have a foul. Actually, now we have a foul called on Filipowski for a hold. So I don't know if they consider that a makeup foul, but that one's the soft call, honestly. Oof. DJ Horn scores. He's got 7 so far. Now, remember, that Horn was averaging like 16 points per game coming off the bench for NC State. His averages actually went up when he went to the bench, and Roach will get 2 free throws here, shooting at 82% on the season. That's good news for us. He did not have a great first game, and let's go back. We go back to the box score on this one. He had 8 points in that entire game. He's got 7 points starting out right now. And so, it's kind of trending to the, we let DJ Burns have a night, but nobody else, like Diarra put up 10, and that's really it. There are no other double-figure scorers here for NC State. But like right now, Horn is threatening to be that guy. Kind of like, what's his stupid face over there? Oh, Jesus. Cormac Ryan for 31 the other night. Like, come on. Like, anyway. Roach has 1 there. If Duke ever needed a stats man. Well, I get all my stats from the Duke stats man. Is the irony of that one. I just kind of like sift through the notes that they have there. TJ Power in the game now as Duke trails by 4. Stopping his score here would get us right back into this. Sorry, Duke trails by 5. Rather, I can't do math. And now Burns on Filipowski. Filipowski has 2, careful, and Burns puts that up short. Filipowski with the rebound. It fell into his lap. And Filipowski to Proctor, being screened. Power over to Roach. Roach is going to put up 3, shooting at about 48%. Doesn't get that one. 48%, yeah. It doesn't get that one to go, so every other one just keep... Okay, that was almost a travel by Diarra, and here's O'Connell. O'Connell, one of the leading assist men in the ACC. Horn's 3-pointer there, and Mitch is off as Mitchell comes flying in for the rebound. So Duke with another opportunity. Proctor going to step into it! Yes! Tyrese for 3. Shire there in that TV timeout talking about nut rushing shots on the offensive end. If you ask me, the Proctor shot may have been a little rushed, but I guess he was in rhythm. It's a hand check there by Jeremy Roach, which is a very ticky-tacky foul call, honestly. I don't agree with that one at all. 9 minutes left in the first half. Duke starting to find its rhythm here a little bit. Nice. Proctor's been playing much, much better of late. His offensive, at least his scoring production, has really improved. Burns now with the ball and gives it up to Taylor. Yep. Taylor to Diarra. Diarra's going to shoot 3. He can definitely hit this. Filipowski actually gets the rebound, though. It was a long rebound, but Filipowski trying to coast it. Gives it to Mitchell underneath. Diarra should have been called for a foul. Power actually can't get it, and now McCain will be called for a reach-in foul. That's unfortunate. I thought he was... Oh, that was... I thought that was just good hustle. I don't know. The refs are a little quick with the whistle, if you ask me, chat. A little quick with the whistle here. This is March. This is March basketball here. Like, you can't just go around calling fouls for, like, competitive play here. Gotta let these guys go at it a little bit. Diarra gets it back outside to Taylor. Oh, he's got a lane. He leaves it short. McCain with the rebound, though. Now McCain up ahead to Filipowski. Oh, he tries to put it up immediately, but he can't. Now in transition is Taylor. Taylor to O'Connell. O'Connell for 2. Yeah, they got us back there as we tried to go on fast break. It didn't work for us. Could have been a tied game. Instead, it's 4-point lead NC State. We really scuffed that transition play. Just pass it to Filipowski too deep, actually. Now Filipowski's going to get his revenge off the pass from McCain. Nice shot fake there. He had a mismatch, shot faked it, and then went right to the rack. That's the aggressiveness we need. Filipowski's got 8 so far. There we go. Burns is going to get wrapped up here. Oh my goodness. McCain goes flying and Horn hits it. No, Proctor goes flying and Horn hits it 3. He's got 10. It's the DJ Horn show here early in DC. Proctor's going to try to answer back. Shot looks good, and it is. Proctor got it right back. Said, you shot faked me on that end. I went right sailing right by. And he gets the 3 points right back. I guess all even out. Still 2-point game here. Remember, like I said, this was similar to when we played NC State in Raleigh. We were basically tied or ahead. One of the two. I can't quite remember. No. Out of bounds. Turnover, NC State. We're right there, chat. We're right there. Don't panic. We gotta get ourselves into it. It's all good. I gotta get some granola. Part of a very balanced snack here. We got Greek yogurt, we got protein powder, and we got granola. It's working out. We gotta stay in shape to be able to get through the broadcasts. You know who hasn't gotten through the broadcast is the dog. He is fast asleep. He couldn't even make it half of a half. Poor guy. What do we got? All right. 5 turnovers for each team, actually. Honestly, I thought it was way more than that. It has felt so... The offense has felt so broken at times for both teams. I honestly thought it was way more than that. Yep. Hey, bud, wake up. What you doing? No? You're going full 2-year-old dog on me over here. Duke has heated up from the floor. No, we've raised our shooting percentage to 40% from 25. We hit a couple other shots, so NC State's still doing pretty well from beyond the arc. Really, it is DJ Horn here. He's got 2 out of their 3. Taylor's got the other one. And he's 4 or 5 from the field with 10 points to lead all scorers. Only player in double figures for either side at the moment. Duke on the 3-point shooting. It's Proctor who has got 2 of them. So basically, Horn and Proctor are trying to cancel each other out in this particular rematch. I was going to look back at my... where's my stats? Oh, yeah, here it is. Hold on. Where's the NC State game? I was actually wrong. It was more points. DJ Horn actually averaging 19.4 points per game, hitting 43% of his 3-point shots, which is best in the league and 10th nationally, actually. That's why it was such an anomaly in the game that we played at NC State when he only scored 8. He was 11 points under his average. And then we ended up winning that game by what? We ended up winning that game by 15. So at the end of the day, probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but it certainly would have made things much closer. And now, so far tonight, he's 2 out of 3, and he's got 10. So he's basically pacing his season average here in the first half. All right, so Duke with the ball. Down 2 and a chance to tie. Or take the lead. So here we go. Corey Alexander thinks it's going to be a game for 40 minutes. I don't think so. Filipowski doesn't think so either. He's got to 10. And now we're tied. It's going to be a first half game. The last 10 minutes of the second half, we're just going to pull away. And that's another turnover. Actually, Filipowski gets that one. He has come to play, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Filipowski is here. He is in DC. He says, this is my tournament. My city. 7-0 run for the Blue Devils. 4 of those are Kyle's here. And a turnover is killing the Wolfpack at the moment. Horn is going to try to hoist 3. No, Power down with the rebound. And up ahead to Proctor. Duke with a chance to start, putting some distance. Oh, get it to Power! Actually, never mind. Go right down below. Mark Mitchell absorbs a double team, takes both of them into the restricted area under the basket, and just slams it on them. Duke by 4. 9-0 run here for the Blue Devils. But TJ Power was open for 3. This one is Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks. Oh my goodness, they're going to call Filipowski for his 3rd? 2nd. Yo, Middlebrooks just gets bailed out. Oh my God. Roach. Oh, McCain has 2. Okay. All right, and 2 for Flip. How does Middlebrooks get away with this? Oh, hi, bud. He's awake. So Filipowski will go to the bench here at the 5:26 mark. He's got his 12 points, looking good so far. What you got, bud? He's sitting on the couch watching the game, folks. I tell you, man, dogs are like mega human. They're just like that's what you look at. I think that's what you have to look forward to in the next life. You come back as a dog. You do well in this one, you come back as a dog. Look at him. It's great. So Duke by 2 here as Roach gives it to Proctor. And Proctor over back to Roach. We got 9 seconds here. Roach dancing. Roach looking for options. Right now the option is Mitchell. Mitchell with 4. That's not a great shot, a mid-range shot that does not go. Ticking under 5 here. Good defense by TJ Power, keeping his feet there in front of Taylor, actually. O'Connell trying to go over Mitchell, and Power comes down with the rebound. Power looks like he fits in right now. Looking rather confident. Young looking for Mitchell. Mitchell was calling for it. Nice bounce pass there by Roach to Young, and the 3 from from Power, no good. But Diarra misses it, actually. But the offensive board to State? Yes, the offensive board to State. Diarra for 3. Oh my goodness. Wide open on the breakdown. The broken play there, and NC State retakes a 1-point lead. Absolutely broken play, and NC State lucks out. Oh, yeah. The 50-50 balls, though, this was a problem against Carolina. Like, we really weren't going for, like, the effort on the 50-50 balls, like, wasn't really there in the Carolina game. Like, let's be honest. Right? Carolina was first to the floor. The 50-50 balls, like, they were competing for those. We really weren't, I don't know. it didn't feel like we, like, later in the game, yes, but at the beginning, it didn't feel like it was there. Hmm. All right, so this is doubling as immediate timeout. Because John Shire couldn't take it anymore. What did YouTube TV just do? Hello? Okay. That was weird. Hi, bud. What you doing? You want to come up? Oh. Why are you so heavy? Oi! There you go. Say hi. Over there. Over there. What do you got over here, bud? What is this? What the heck? Oh, it's one of your treats. You're like breaking your treat all over the place. All right. Anybody got plans for the weekend that don't involve basketball, chat? It's going to be, actually, imagine this. It's going to be 65 degrees and sunny in Seattle this weekend. Both days. Incredible. And right now, it's actually like 55 and sunny. I actually have my door open. So they were painting the back wall over here. Convenience, so I don't, like, you know, asphyxiate of paint fumes. What's up, bud? Why don't you go this way? Oi! Oi! That way. Look, now you can watch the game. There you go. Hey, now you can watch the game with me. Yeah, good. All right. Duke to inbound here, trailing by 1 off the completely scuffed three-point play there by NC State. Nick says it's 74 tomorrow. Yeah, that is legit. Ryan Young, oh, he gets it outside to Roach. Extra pass to Proctor from the same spot. Different result, unfortunately. And that three-pointer is no good there. He's hit 2 of them from basically right there. Just can't make the open look. Although, I don't know why Ryan Young honestly gave up that one. He probably shouldn't have. That is a foul by Mitchell. He had... Actually, it is a foul. I saw the left hand holding Middlebrooks, actually. It did, I think, look like a foul. Let's see. Yeah, the left hand is in the wrong spot. Mitchell had that tied up. He was trying to get away with it because the ref was behind him, but, like, no. Nice try. That was very obvious on TV, although it might not have been very obvious on in live action. And Middlebrooks makes 1 of 2 at the line, so he's got 3. Now Duke trails by 2 after the free throw, and Roach now playing point guard for the Blue Devils as he brings up the floor. 20 seconds here on this shot clock. Young looking for an opportunity, gives it to McCain, almost gets rid of it. McCain has to send it sailing back. And it goes right to NC State, so it's another turnover. Very sloppy play there between Young and McCain. And Very sloppy play by NC State, who puts his foot on the on the sideline. And that is just back and forth, trading turnovers here between Duke and State. So now Proctor here. Remember, without Filipowski, this offense has looked pretty stagnant. Trying to get it to Young, and now Young back to Proctor. It looks like Young is not hunting his shot, like not going to the basket at all. Young needs to be a bit more aggressive there. There's been twice where he's essentially had the ball like close to the rim, and he just like decides to pass it out. Like, why? If that was Filipowski, that's an easy 2-point bucket. Roach thought about 3, but basically tripped himself, and so you're going to have to reset offense here. Jump stop by McCain, really tough shot, no good there. Diarra comes down with the rebound as Mark Mitchell goes flying in the opposite direction. And this is a 3-pointer, no good here. Now we're going to have a run out. We got a 2-on-3, a 3-on-2, nothing. We got no fast break. We just got some half-court offense here by Duke. There's the screen by Mitchell, who cuts to the rim, but nobody can get it to him. Roach trying to go between the legs 3 times and still doesn't come up with anything. A lot of dribbling into the floor, but not really anything else. Mitchell going to go with line drive 3, and we've got one. Oh, it's a 2. All right, it's a 2. It's a 2. As Mitchell's got 6. And we are tied here under 2 minutes in the first half. Young denying DJ Burns the ball. Burns has been quiet relative to the 27 points that he scored in the first game here with only 5. McCain comes over to try to get the steal, kind of sells out for it. Burns comes up empty and McCain gets the rebound. He had a pass out of that if he wanted it. McCain going to take it the other way. McCain off the front of the iron. And he gets the roll. Gets the rebound, gets the bucket. Duke now ahead by 2 after a quick 4-0. Not very many whistles. A lot of players looking a little gassed out here. Go in the distance here. Taylor in trouble as he picks up his dribble, and O'Connell back to Taylor being played by Roach with 60 ticks left. Oh, I thought that was a traveling game up and down. No, O'Connell for 3. Oh, he hits the bottom of the net with that one. Wow, O'Connell's got 7. NC State's 3-point shooting, not bad tonight. We'll take a quick look at the 3-point shooting compared to the first game, which was not good. I do remember that piece. I don't remember the exact stat, but it was not good. As here we go. All right. My buddy says State is the one school she didn't want Duke to play in the tournament. It's not that bad. It's not. Actually, Wake would have been... Well, I guess we would have taken revenge on Wake Forest. Clemson might be the other one. Mitchell to Proctor. Proctor is wide open here. He's going to get it. Nope. Actually, Mitchell's going to come down with the rebound, get it back to Proctor. That's another wide open 3 that we just happened to miss as Duke trails by 1. And we've got 12 seconds on the shot clock and 28 on the game clock. Young back to Proctor, now 7. Now we're going to have to make something happen here. Oh, I thought they could have picked and roll. Oh my goodness. Proctor just runs into a wall as Diarra puts him on the floor. NC State going quick, but Ryan Young with a block. State will keep it on this end. You could review this. It is under 2 minutes. Review it. Review it. Know the rules. Refs, review it. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. This is Duke ball. This is absolutely Duke ball. Did I get a replay? No. No, we don't get it. All right. Come on. No, no, not working. Maybe it'll work in the second half. All right. I was gonna try to get the replay. We can't get the replay. But this should be Duke ball. Pretty straightforward. Should be Duke ball. We'll have 14 seconds. Look, I hope John Shire is putting together a play here. I feel like Burns just rolls up to games like they're pickup games. No practice, no workout, just balls. Probably gets too tired to practice, man. Oh, wow. NC State kept this. Okay, that's wrong, but okay. We'll go with it as they will retain for the last shot. 6 seconds here, and Taylor DJ Horn is gonna try a crazy shot there. Oh, come on, man. Ugh. Okay. Okay. You get the buzzer beater at the end of the half. Okay. Could have been an and one, honestly. Could have been an and one. All right, buddy. Down you go. Yeah. Oh, now you don't want to get off. Come on. Okay. All right. All right. Let's put this down here for a sec. All right. So this is... Okay. If you look at the box score from the first game here, this was Duke by 15 points, all right? It was 33-30, Duke by 3 over NC State. It is right now 35-32. So it was a 3-point margin in Duke's favor in the first half, in the first game, is now a 3-point margin in NC State's favor in this particular game. Our second half turned out to be way better than our first half, though. It is what it is. I mean, you look at here, we shot 33% in the first half. Let's do the comparison, all right? Let's go side by side. First game, second game. Full screen, please. Thank you. All right. Where is my comparison? Okay. First half, Duke shot 33% against that one. We shot 41% in this particular one, which is actually better, but we end up actually trailing. So that's not great. The 3-point shot really hasn't been working for us, but it's very similar to the 3-point shot in the first game. We were 4 of 16 for 25% here. We're only 2 of 10. So we actually haven't even taken as many 3-point shots in this half that we did in the first half of last game. We took 33s last game, all told between the two quarters. So we need to find our stroke from 3. We've missed a couple open ones. I mean, Proctor is the only person that has hit these 2 particular 3s. And so that's where we're at. Let's see. Let me move that here. All right. We need more dog cam. The difference here is look at the NC State 3-point shooting. They actually didn't really even take that many 3s in the first game. They were 1 of 3 from beyond the arc in the first half. Then they were 2 of 6 in the second half here for a total of 3 of 9. In the first half, they are 5 of 11. That is a huge difference right now between the two games. It is NC State's ability to shoot the 3. They have hit more shots in the first half of this game from 3 than they did in the entirety, almost double in the first game. That is a huge storyline right now that needs to be watched in the second one. If they double up on this and go like 10 of 20, we could be we could be in for a game, especially down the stretch. The turnover story here for both teams also seems like a bit of an issue. Duke only turned the ball over 5 times in the entirety of the game, of the first game. Duke right now has turned it over 6 times just in the first half. Now we could turn it over 0 in the second half and it's still, it'll still be fine. But yeah, that is, that's not great. 12 assists, 7 assists here. So on a first half basis, not bad. And then let's see, total personal fouls. Let's see, Filipowski had 3 personal fouls in the first game. He's got 2 so far. So this, this is what it is. And What else do we glean here? I mean, your top scorer, Jeremy Roach with 21 points over there at State. Jared McCain at 16. Filipowski and Mitchell put up 5 and 9. Right now, this looks reversed, actually. Like, we did it with the backcourt last game. Right now, we're sort of trying to do it with the front court because the shots are not falling for the backcourt players. So between Filipowski and Mitchell, you have 6 and 12, 18 points. If you look at the first game, they had 14. So basically, Mitchell and Filipowski have 4 more points in the first half of this game than they did in the entirety of the last game. So there's like a lot of counter currents here, differences between the game we played just a week ago and the game we're playing right now. And then the backcourt is really struggling. I mean, Proctor is 2 of 8. Roach is 0 of 3. He hasn't hit a shot. He's only hit 2 free throws. McCain is 2 of 4. He's had 6. That's literally the only bright spot here in the backcourt. When these guys look like, I mean, these guys put up 21, 16, 11. Like, that's 32. That's 48. 48 out of 79. Oh, my God. 31. 30. This is like almost 60%. If we do the math off the top of my head, almost 60% of the points coming from the backcourt. And actually, it was Sean Stewart who was the standout with 12. He so far had 0. He's turned it over once on a pass that was a little too much from Flip. But, I mean, the offense really stalled out there. As soon as Filipowski went to the bench, he was really the only one with the aggressiveness to take it to the rim. You know, getting fouled, being aggressive, going to the rim, really getting the offense going. As soon as he was out at the 4-minute and 10-second mark, NC State really got back into it. Because we were ahead. We had gone on a 9-0 run. We put ourselves ahead, and then we were just completely stalled. And if we're gonna have to look at we'll have to look at the worm. We can look at the worm to understand this. So let's look at here. Worm. Where's the worm? Yeah. So here you go. Right here, where Duke is sitting at 28 points at 5:26. At 4:14, Duke, it's 29-28 Duke. And NC State essentially goes on this little run. And Duke only scores 4 points. Like, it's just very flat. Like, both teams. This was not great. This whole, like, 3 minutes and 30 seconds that nobody could score. Like, this is a prime opportunity right here to come into the tournament. Remember, we had a double bye, like, right? This is our first game since Saturday. NC State played last night. They're fresh. They're kind of in game shape. They're in rhythm. Kind of sleeping through the first 4 minutes of the game here. But this would be a golden opportunity for a team like Duke to come out and just assert itself. You know, you go up 10-0 at this point, and then, like, you're off to the races, man. NC State is playing you from behind for the rest of the game, and that's all she wrote. Like, you could literally win this thing early on. But nope. We obliged and we've kept this thing a game. The other interesting one, let's take a look at the rebounding situation for the teams here. Duke currently out-rebounding NC State 20-16. We look at the first half here, 36-35. So it was Duke +5 on the boards at the end of the game. It was Duke +4 on the boards here in the first half. So that's pretty straightforward, actually. But Duke scoring 21 points off the NC State turnovers. The points off turnovers not there right now. It's only 6 and 8, so not really on pace to match that one. So, look, NC State shooting a much better three-point ball this game than they did in the last one. Obviously, the opposite is true for us. Our backcourt is struggling. In the second half, I would expect us to turn that around. I don't think the poor three-point shooting is going to continue, certainly for the entirety of the game. Even if it does, though, Filipowski seems like he has come to play. He's got 12 points early. Comparatively, that's more than he had in the entirety of the last game. So I think we're pretty okay. We just gotta, play. We gotta play like we can play. Like we're one of the better teams in the country, which we are right now. Filipowski 12-5, so he's on double watch here, and Mitchell with 6-4, pretty close. But yeah, I mean Horn just shooting really well, 5 of 8. It's kind of the standout right now. O'Connell's actually hit 3 of 4 shots, but the 2 of 5 there from Horn from 3. All right, chat. What do y'all think? What do you all think? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? What do you think, huh? What do you think? What do you think? All right. What do you have there, Orlando? Tagine is so good. It's peas, carrots, potatoes, peas, carrots, and chicken. That actually does sound delicious. That sounds very healthy, actually. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it does sound delicious. I'm a fan. That is definitely something I would eat, for sure. I'd be down. Okay, so 49. We're pretty close. We got one more break here, I think. Oh, so Clemson lost to Boston College. Wow, okay. That's why Boston College is in, okay, playing Virginia. Jesus. We were 1-6 when we trailed at halftime? Really? Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, 1-6. We're about to be 2-6. Yeah, if we were to lose this game, I would not give us very much hope in the tournament. That's for sure. You cook it over the stove for 40 to 50 minutes. Oh, so it's like a bit of slow cookness. Ooh, delicious. Ah. Oh, it's like a stew. It's this. It's like a stew. That looks really good. I guess here's the version with the peas. That does look delicious. It's one of those things I wish somebody would bring it to. Somebody bring me one right now. All right, buddy. Are you going to stay with me the entire game? Huh? You're kind of heavy, bud. Okay. To cook. Oh, you have to have a special pot. Oh, interesting. Moroccan. Moroccan food seems rather healthy. Vegetables, protein. Apparently, Carolina also trailed by a point against Florida State and went on a run to win, so I'm not particularly worried here. Obviously, NC State needing to win the tournament to get into the big dance, but gonna end their season right here. Oi. All right, this should be it. This should take us out of the halftime. Get it ready to go. Keep an eye on the three-pointers for both teams, actually. Let's see Flip back at it here. Very curious to see our first play out of the halftime here. We need to get aggressive again. We need to get back to the Filipowski game. Oh my God. Corey Alexander really just went with the NC State sounded the horn. Like there are bad sports announcer puns, and then there are bad sports announcer puns. That is the latter. Wow, man. Oh, chat, if I ever do something that terrible, please tell me. All right, NC State will start with the ball here in the second half. And that'll change the possession arrow to Duke. And here we go. And we're going to get a Mitchell. Going to get a Mitchell foul here. We're going to get a Mitchell foul to start things off. Oh yeah, Orlando. I've seen that one. So that no matter who we play, we'll be ready to go. As Casey Morcell gets an easy 2 from the baseline inbound pass there. NC State leads by 5 here. Duke needs a strong showing to start the second half. Oh, that should be a foul there as Filipowski hits the deck. And that'll be another one on Diarra. So Duke's baseline inbounds pass. What do you got? Roach coming around. No, it'll actually go to Filipowski. He gets cut off there. There's a double team. No, he tries to spin around. Oh, it's going to be a held ball, actually. Tries to go to his right, and it will be Duke possession. State. And we try to go again. Proctor for 3. No. The three-point shooting still not quite there. Horn going to go for 3. Decent defense there, but NC State, actually, they're going to get the offensive board. Diarra gets it. And he scores. Come on, guys. You got 4 Blue Devils. Diarra just comes out over the top of y'all. Man. Mitchell from 4 feet. No, actually, the jump shot. It's a timeout of NC State scores here again, honestly, as they lead by 7 right now. O'Connell passing it to Diarra. Very lucky that he couldn't get the handle on that one because that was going to be an easy 2. That's an offensive foul. Offensive foul, DJ Horn giving the chicken wing. So NC State giving us the turnover there. We need some offensive production, boys. Come on. Filipowski to Proctor, has a hard time handling it, but gives it to Mitchell now. Mitchell back to Proctor, back to Roach. A lot of just passing around the perimeter here. Roach is going to put up 3. That's no good either. Wow, that shot can't go. Wow, Duke dying by the 3 at the moment. We are dying by the 3 at the moment. Still trying to play some defense here as Marcel's going to go right. Good switch there by Filipowski. Diarra picks it up. Thought about 3. Now being forced baseline. As Diarra to Mitchell. Pass it outside to Marcel. He shimmies Roach. And NC State tries to put it back up, but can't get it. Duke with a rebound. So no damage there. Give and go action there between Proctor and McCain. McCain's 3 doesn't go either. That's 3 missed 3-point shots. These are all looks that you would expect Duke could hit. 9 points leaving on the deck here. And NC State just blows by McCain. That was Horn. And now they're down by 9. And that's a timeout. That's a timeout. Wow. NC State has gone on an extended 11-0 run since the end of the first half. Not good. Not good at all. The threes are just not falling, chat. I mean, we're putting up shots. These are shots that we should be hitting. These are shots that we would typically hit at a 40% clip. Not going in. We've only hit 2. We're 2 of 13. Maybe worse, actually. Nope, it is 2 of 13. That's 15% from 3. We're usually sitting around in the high 30s, like in the 40s. So it'd be basically, we'd have like 5 of 13, basically. You give us 9 points, we're right there. It's a tie game. But we're missing it. We're missing it. Oh boy. All right. So buckle up, folks. We're right now threatening to get Jayhawked at the moment. Oh boy. So that was a full Duke timeout. We're not winning this game, and we're not winning the NCAA either. This puppy's over, says Chris. No energy, no rhythm, no it is not looking good. I mean, we were playing so well there for a stretch, right? In between the 2 Carolina games, we looked really strong. But it is, I don't know, NC State just does not want to give it up. Jacob Battle, welcome into chat. Haven't seen you here before, but welcome. Welcome in. I still have confidence we can come back from this. All right, Duke inbounding here. Let's see what we come out with out of the timeout. Proctor to McCain. McCain to Filipowski on the cut. Nice offense. There you go. Good offense here by Duke coming out of the timeout. Well drawn up. Easy two. And now we need to stop on this end. NC State has given us opportunities, whether it's turnovers, missed shots, and here's DJ Burns. That's not going to be one, though, as Burns is going to convert for two there on the pick and roll. That's basically what we do to teams. He's got 7 and the lead back to 9. Filipowski. Now maybe we get ourselves into gear here. Filipowski trying to work on DR. He's trying to reverse it. Go with the left, can't get it. Actually gets it to Proctor and gets his own rebound. And now we got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Roach asking for the pick. And Roach, oh my goodness, he dribbles right into Morcell. And that's a turnover. Roach just hasn't been there tonight. He's got 2 points so far after he put up 21 in the game at NC State. The offense just not there. Now he's got DJ Burns on him, and actually Burns misses. So an opportunity for Duke. Proctor to Roach. Roach is going to put up 3. Yes, there it is. He sees one go down, and maybe that gets him going. Roach with the 3-pointer. Winning and losing is part of the game, but the low energy and inconsistently kills me, says Shane. Yeah, man. Totally agreed. I mean, the defense hasn't been terrible, though, right? And Duke brings the double team there on Horn, and now it's going to be O'Connell for 3. Oh, he gets the 3-pointer right back. He was wide open as NC State was able to pass out of the double team. So we trade 3-pointers. Mitchell over to Proctor. Proctor should... Oh, no, he's got to give that to Filipowski, but Mitchell cleans it up from behind. He gets the rebound and the points. Duke, a little bit more rhythm here offensively. It looks a little better after the wake-up call from John Shire, although, I mean, you just had an entire halftime. Now you needed a timeout to wake up. Morcell gets cut off on the baseline. Good defense there. Oh, McCain sells out for the steal. Doesn't come up with it. O'Connell instead gets another 2. All the supporting cast for NC State is scoring tonight. It was a one-man show in Raleigh between DJ Burns. DJ Burns has not been the guy for NC State like he was in the first game. Filipowski puts it on the deck through contact, in and out. Oh my goodness, that should have gone down. Oh boy. All right. 6 minutes gone here in the second. Duke trailing by 9. Morcell, the turnaround jump shot. No. Proctor bringing it down the floor. Over to Roach. Trying to get flipped, but can't. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell going to shoot 3. Line drive for Mark Mitchell. His second one of the day. And there we go. I think it was a 3-pointer, and except now we're going to leave Diarra open. Oh, no, we're going to foul him from behind, and that's McCain with his 3rd. I don't know about that. Should be a foul on the floor, though. First foul in the half. All right, as Duke trails by 6, although they're trying to look to see if Mitchell's foot was on the line or not. Let's rewind it. Oh, he was way behind the line. Shane says, on the bright side, I bought a boat. Well, that's not something you do every day, Shane. Congratulations on your new boat. Got the lake party in the future. Very nice. Let's just drop it in the casual, I bought a boat. Very nice. Has the she-wolf made an appearance yet? No, actually, only the male wolf has been in appearance today. I suspect that the she-wolf does not travel, perhaps due to budget restrictions. So maybe it is a home-only mascot. But look, if Duke can manage to stop here, it's a 6-point game. You get another bucket, you get 4, you're like starting to get yourself back into it. You know, you get a little 5-point run going, play even for a little bit, get another 5-point run going, work your way back into the game. Duke a little bit more energy here of late as we've played 6.5 minutes in the second. And welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday afternoon. It's a bit weird. Duke never plays on Thursday throughout the season. So it's kind of weird having a Thursday game. Assuming Duke wins tonight, we will continue. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Be same time. When we go, as long as Duke goes. And of course, we'll be around next weekend, too, for the NCAA tournament. But we really need a good showing here to make us feel good about, you know, ourselves going into the tournament. Like, we need at least tonight, probably tomorrow. And then the championship game is the championship game. It is what it is. Hey, bud. Oh, they are going to give Diarra free throws? Oh, come on. It's not a shooting foul, man. He was driving. He had not gone up in the motion. So I suppose I had a different view of that. 65% free throw shooter is going to hit it everything, man. It's the NCAA tournament. I mean, it's the ACC tournament. Everything... Just you stack everything against yourself here. And that's 50 points for NC State. 50-42. State by 8. This is, yeah, not great. Master, welcome in. Yeah, we're not doing great. We have been doing better of late. But not quite. Looks like Filipowski wanted to pass it. Actually, he's going to go put the spin move on Diarra. He's got 16. So Mitchell with 11. Filipowski with 16. Remember the stat 28 and 3 when Mitchell scores 10 or more points. Duke trails by 6 at the moment, and NC State needs to miss a shot right now. As there's Horn. DJ Horn giving it to Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks cut off, and now O'Connell. The Duke defense is kind of scattered. Duke needs that rebound. Duke really needs that rebound. Duke does get this rebound. Up ahead, McCain, and that'll be out of bounds. That'll be hit out of bounds by Middlebrooks, actually, as Duke scuffs the transition opportunity. McCain was going to get an easy 2 there, but defended by NC State back in transition. Let's see what we got with the baseline out of bounds play. It's going to be Filipowski on Diarra again. Filipowski again. Same result. Keep going back to Flip. Let him eat. Because that play has worked every single time. As Duke now only trails by 4. NC State needs to miss another shot. Taylor going to give it to Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks going to be put up and over. No, he misses that one. Duke with a bit more pace here. Gives it to Roach. Roach with the crossover. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Foul on the floor. Boston College playing ACC spoilers. I mean, if they beat Virginia, sure. Right now, NC State is the one trying to play ACC spoiler. As we have hit a timeout here with Roach being fouled on that particular play. They do not give him the shooting foul, which I suppose we'll agree to disagree on that. But Duke should come up with a good play coming out of this. Go right back to flip. Go right back to flip. This is still not working. All right. Unfortunate. Who picked up the foul there for State? Horn 2 1 0 O'Connell. Got it. All right, we're getting ourselves back into it. Look, we've like fallen asleep twice in this game. Like the first 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. But otherwise, we seem to have started to get a little bit of momentum going here. Keep feeding it to flip down low, says Master. I mean, that is the playbook. That is the playbook. And it seems to be working. I mean, Filipowski's got 18 points right now. Mitchell has 11. Down low is where we've been doing our damage because the three still isn't falling for us. I mean, we have hit 2 3-pointers in the second half, but right now we're sitting at 4 of 15. NC State is going for 6 of 13. So the 3-point percentage right now is sitting at 27%. I mean, if we had another 2, we'd be in decent shape. Both teams have basically hit the same number of shots, 19 all. Duke, however, having taken 5 more shots, its shooting percentage is not as good as we would like. The turnovers, though, being tempered by both teams, actually. We had 7 and 5, 7 and 6, 7 and 5 in the first half. State, Duke. Right now we're sitting at 8 for State and 7 for Duke, so the turnovers have actually reduced here in the second half. Duke continuing to out-rebound State, +5 on the boards, which is consistent with the first game. Wow, had Kansas beaten Cincy, I guess they would have... wow. They would have had to play Baylor again. Big 12 is stacked, man. Holy moly, these teams... What's crazy about the Big 12 is that they'll probably end up eliminating each other from the Big 12, from the NCAA tournament. Sort of hilariously. 12 minutes to play here. Duke trailing by 4, 50-46. Still kind of trying to work some of the rust off. And that's a foul. That is a foul on Horn. That is his second as McCain hits the deck. And that might be a side out of bounds. Or are we going to just... And here we go. Proctor gets it into Mitchell. Mitchell going to try to go one-on-one against Burns. Decides better of it, actually. Decides he does not want that matchup. Proctor thought about the 3. He will actually go and dive to the rim instead. And there with the extended reach is Proctor. He's got 8 points and we're down back to within 2. Opportunity here for Duke. We need the defense. All right, boys, this is it. Make it happen. Huge moment in the game right now. Horn. Duke brings the double team. Oh, come on. That's such a stupid foul call. Oh, my God. Even Shire says what happened. They're gonna, what, call him for a cylinder violation? God, man. Morcell to inbound here. Proctor and Horn are really going at it. And this is Filipowski. Horn swinging it out to Middlebrook. Middlebrook to Morcell. We got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Morcell, he gets fouled and bumped from behind. Damn it! It results in an and one. Oh, come on. That's the third on McCain. A cylinder violation. Basically, defensive players are protected by an imaginary vertical cylinder if you like go straight around their body. And if you bring your hands down into that vertical airspace, that counts as a foul. So Morcell gets 2, and he converts the and 1. That gives him 5. It's actually 4 on McCain. Yeah, okay. McCain is going to have to go to the bench. I was off by 1. So, okay, we don't have Caleb Foster, so we can't do that. So now TJ Power has to come in. And it's Filipowski on Burns. He thought about giving it to Mitchell, who was cutting. And now Burns and Filipowski trying to go up. He gets it deflected, rather, but he finishes anyway. He's got 20 points. 20 points. Filipowski over Burns. Back and forth we go. Needing a stop here. Mitchell going out on Morcell. Duke trying to bring a double team. Careful, we got Middlebrooks is wide open. And we do recover the long three-pointer. And actually, oh my God, NC State gets it back. No! Come on, guys. Just quicker to the ball. You got 4 Blue Devils watching the rebound. And nobody gets it. One NC State dude just taps it out. Filipowski should have been an and 1, but he'll go to the free throw line instead. It'll be on Middlebrooks as the foul. NC State just scoring on these broken plays, these offensive rebounds. He had a 3 in the first half, and this one is a 2-point dunk by Morcell. Just off tip-outs and broken plays. 5 points for NC State off that kind of possession. Oh, as Filipowski misses the free throw. Tell you what, man, we bring it down to within 2 and we cannot get ourselves over the hump. NC State has an answer. We're on a car with a flat tire 5 miles from the service station. Yeah, well, Filipowski trying to, pull out a piece of rope, tie it to the axle, and put the car in neutral, I guess, and drag it. Got 21. Morcell looking for options, gets it out to Horn. Oh, Duke can't get the offensive board. Actually, it's Middlebrook outside tail. Oh my God. And they knock down to 3. 2 offensive boards in the last 2 possessions result in 5 points for State. Duke just cannot close out the possession. Roach tries to go in. Middlebrooks comes down with a huge defensive board, and now Roach just with a frustration foul. Wow. Wow. Power, a bit of a defensive liability. He gets yoinked. Oh boy. Duke trailing by 7. So a 5-0 run here for State is about to be 7-0. No, Morcell comes up empty. Lucky for us. We get an opportunity here. Don't take a quick three. Just try to go to the rim. This is Middlebrook. Mitchell trying to go in. He can't. Has to get it back outside to Roach. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna run some offense here, boys. McCain tries to get it in. He's gonna lose the ball, and it's another turnover. Wow. We are falling apart. We are absolutely falling apart. Wow. DJ Horn going right now. Gets it to Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks misses, actually. I mean, it's just they're giving us life, man, and we just don't want it. McCain tries to go for the and one, but can't make the shot, so he will shoot two. That's on Diarra. No, it's on Morcell, actually. It's number 3, okay. I have an extra one somewhere. I guess if we're gonna score, we may as well do it while the clock stopped at this point. Man, it feels like the Carolina game where like you're trying to get back into the game and Carolina is missing shots, turning the ball over. They're giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and you just cannot get out of your own way. Just can't get out of your own way. Turnover, a bad possession, not closing out a defensive possession with a board, allowing the other team to get an offensive rebound. I mean, Much more balanced game for NC State, though. I mean, look, they got 2 people in double figures right now within Horn and O'Connell, 14 and 12, respectively. They didn't have they had one player, they had Diarra in double figures with 10. McCain getting iced at the free throw line at the moment. How long till the panic button? The under 4 timeout is the panic button. Oh my God, McCain misses. It's been so long since he's been at the free throw line, man. He get freaking iced by NC State. Holy cow, we can't even hit the free throws. All right, at least he goes 1 of 2. He's got 7. Now Duke trails by 6. Needing a defensive stop. We need something easy, man. We need to steal a possession and a quick 2. Something in transition. Oh my god. Proctor gets taken out by a screen. Middlebrook back to Taylor. Tough shot by Taylor. Duke's got to close out the possession, and they do. Man, it is tough down there getting rebounds. A lot of physical contact. Roach, back to Mitchell. Mitchell, they're looking for Filipowski. They can't. Diarra gets caught in the air. McCain for 3. Is it going to go? No, it won't. Trying to keep it alive is Mitchell. Oh. Chat, I don't know. The threes are just not falling, man. The threes are just not falling. These are shots that, like, McCain typically hits that shot. I don't know, maybe the stitches or something. Oh. We're just shooting so bad from 3. I mean, we're still 25% from 3, 4 of 16. I mean, even if you hit 6 of 16, you get 2 more of these to shoot like, I don't know, 30 something, 35%. Like, it's a tie game. Like, the difference in the game is the 3-pointers. It's the 3-pointers. NC State has gone 2 of 4 in this half. We've gone 2 of 6. Whew. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal three-point shooting. Yeah, I mean, the panic button is needed if we're still down like this at the next timeout. Just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's just tough to watch because, like, I mean, the guys are making plays. They're getting open. The shots are just not falling. The shots are just not falling. I want to watch more basketball, man. If Duke's out, we're like not watching. We're like hardly watching basketball, man. It's not fun when your team isn't playing. Plus, we would totally beat Virginia. The Virginia team is just so bad, man. Be very interested to see, actually, if Boston College were able to beat Virginia or not. So it's a 6-point game. Duke with no, State with the ball. Let's see. Can we hold him here and keep it a 2-possession game? Here's DJ Burns going on Filipowski. Good D by Flip, actually. Now they have to repost. Good D again. Good D. Oh, but Mitchell, there's no need to sell out. Why are you going for a block? Why? What? Why? Why are you even trying to block that? You completely take yourself out of the play. And it's such an easy 2-point putback. That is such a bad play. Oh my goodness, and Flip just gets blocked. All right. It is not our night, folks. It is not our night. Wow, they're gonna call that on Filipowski. They're going to call it cheap foul. The frustration is boiling over. You've seen it for Flip. You've seen it for McCain. Oof. Diarra for 3. Oof, my gosh, he misses it. Leaves it at an 8-point game. I mean, our offense has just been non-existent. Filipowski gonna step into a 3? Yeah, no. We haven't seen him take those 3s, but here's NC State going the other way. A bad shot is the first pass in your opponent's fast break. That was fad by Flip. That three-pointer leads to a long rebound, and NC State just takes it to the house. I mean, we just got sped up, man. We just get throwing them, giving them points. Ugh. Oh my goodness, Diarra steals the rebound. That was... Wow, he's just stole it from Flip, man, and NC State's going to have another shot at it. Marcel has 3 seconds. The spin move. Yep. Okay. We are not going to win this game. With 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, it is over. That is just not going to happen for us tonight. And for the first time all season, actually, we don't deserve to win the game. Like, there have been games where we've like, oh, that was close. You know, it was like a 5-point game. And you'd be like, well... That was a game we probably could have won. Not tonight. Although Mitchell thinks he can hit a 3 there, which he does. But, I mean, NC State is getting anything they want right now. We were just not into it, man. It's not even in a month. It's in the span of a week and a half. It was like 10 days ago, man. This Horn misses the first. All right, he misses both, which is sort of an interesting question, as Filipowski almost travels off that. We can't get the ball into Filipowski, being guarded by Diarra. And this is going to be Mitchell. Mitchell trying to go up on Burns, and Mitchell should have been fouled there. That should have been an and one, but Mitchell puts up 2 more. He's got the last 5 for Duke. It's a 5-0 Mark Mitchell run. And so here we are. Duke down by 5. Let's see if Filipowski on Burns. And Burns gets fouled by Flip. And that's the 4th foul on Filipowski. As TJ Burns decides that it's game time and time to eat. I mean, Filipowski gave away one of the fouls on a chippy play there. That was ill-advised, because now he's got 4. He's not going to be able to guard him, basically. DJ Burns misses. So NC State 0 for their last 3. Unless you're UNC, you beat Florida State. Florida State had a down year, man. Y'all got lucky. You get to, oh, let's play home and away against the bad teams. Huh. So Duke down by 6. 4:14 to go. Filipowski going to stay in the game. Might go offense-defense substitution is what we're thinking here. Mitchell gets his pocket picked, and it's a turnover. Wow, man. Late game turnovers. Again, cannot get out of our own way. Cannot get out of our own way. It's a 2-possession game with the ball. They just went only 1 of 2. It's a chance to go down to 4. Cannot get out of our own way. Turnover. He will take it. NC State, oh my goodness. They get the putback from Diarra. Come on, man. That is the epitome of this game right there. It is NC State getting an offensive rebound and, like, right as the shot clock expires, having it roll around the entirety of the rim and then going in. This looks like an early season kind of game, not a... Yeah, I mean, this looks like the game against Georgia Tech, right? Like the first ACC game. Look, we just haven't had anything from the outside. Roach has had 5 points. Proctor, 8. McCain, 7. We've had no contributions at all from Power, Stewart, or Ryan Young. So nothing from the bench. It's all been the 5 starters, which is actually kind of rare. Usually we get at least something from the bench. Nothing. And NC State has closed the rebounding margin, actually. 9 offensive boards. Wow. Duke has 10 offensive rebounds, and we have 6 second chance points. NC State has 9 offensive rebounds and 18 second chance points. They have basically scored on every single one of the offensive boards, on the offensive rebounds. Incredible. I mean, and a lot of these just should not have been offensive boards. There's at least 3 or 4 that have just been in the hands of a Duke player and taken away by NC State. Filipowski will be at the free throw line when we get back here. It'll have a chance to, again, make it a 5-point game. But we'll have to see if we can get out of our own way for this one. State does want it more tonight. I agree. I just don't understand, though. Like, at this point, how do you not want it? This is March, right? I mean, at this point, you end up with like a 3 or maybe a 4 seed, honestly, in the NCAA tournament. Man, you make it like really hard. Ooh. We're playing somebody like Kentucky State. All right, it is officially panic time, folks. It is officially panic time. Top G Tate. Thinking there's a Duke comeback coming. I mean, what was it? There was a game, right? We were trailing. The other team turned. It was against Clemson. Turns it over, what, 3 or 4 times late? We ended up coming back and sealing that game. It's not even that NC State is getting themselves into the tournament, though, if they win. Unless they win the whole thing, right? Oh boy. Let's see, Flip. Honestly, the best outcome might be if he misses and we get a rebound. But he makes this one, so there you go. 24 points for Flip, and Duke by 5 Duke trailing by 5 as they try to bring the full court press. And we will be content to play out the possession. Over to DJ Horn. Horn trying to go right. Guarded by Mitchell. Good defense here. 10 seconds for NC State as Horn pulls it back out. Horn trying to shimmy on Mitchell. And he drops in the 2. Wow, big shot for Horn. He's got 16. It's now a 7-point deficit, actually. 20 seconds on the shot clock here. Proctor driving in. Proctor absorbs the contact and finishes. And we trade buckets there as Proctor has 10. I guess, Orlando, you took Roach with 8 points and he's only got 5. I thought that was going to be a a gimme, man. But we are really missing Roach's points here. As Duke's still trailing by 5, 2:08 to go. This is when we really start sweating out. Burns on Filipowski. Careful, Flip. He's got four fouls. 3 seconds. Flip has to go straight up. In and out. Proctor down with the rebound. An opportunity. Here's Mitchell down. That should be an and one. Oh, Mitchell leaves it short! Oh my god, dude. Just dunk it! Why? God! Oh my goodness! Just dunk it! You know what? This team is going to go down as the team that just refused to dunk the basketball. I mean, I hope next year his team takes notice. Oh my god, he misses the first. I hope next year's team is watching. They need to dunk every, 10 times a game, man. Just slam it. Oh, he missed them both! Oh, come on! Wow, cannot get out of our own way. Missed them both, man. You get exactly what you need. A late shot clock miss from NC State. And you just refuse to dunk it. And you go to the free throw line. No! Oh, God. This is an absolute choke job. Man. I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words, chat. I am at a loss. We're going deep in the shot clock like it's, like we're the ones with the 7-point lead here. You're running out of time to play defense. At least it would have been, 66-69. Absolute choke job. You know what? I'm glad I did not get the tickets. I was given the option to get tickets to go to DC. I'm glad I didn't get them. That would have been an entire cross-country trip for absolutely nothing. Oh my god. Usually I am not mad at Duke losses. I am not happy at this one. I am not happy today. This is really kind of pathetic. This is an inferior team in NC State that played like Duke should have played. Way more hustle, way more want. We were just not mentally there, man. I mean, like I said, you had this 4-minute stretch at the beginning of the game where neither team could score, right? You think the more times that the longer it goes that the favored team doesn't score, basically the longer time that NC State keeps us scoreless, the better chance that they have to win, right? Because what you should have done was just gone up 10-0 right there. You start the game, you come out 10-0, and you're sort of off to the races. This might be out on Roach, too. And if it is, then, we're going to have to start fouling. Feels like this team regressed from freshman year. I mean, by the quantitative measures, yes. Last year, they won the ACC Tournament. They made the Sweet 16. Right now, you're going to lose in the first game of the ACC Tournament. That's a regression. It's like you can't even, there's no way to cut that one. Right? There's no silver lining to that. It's literally, this is how far you got. You're coming back for the second year with essentially everybody except Derek Lively, who apparently made the biggest difference. And then you do worse. Apparently we played our best basketball in the month of February instead of March. Man, that's the best shot that we got. Oh boy, and Roach comes down. Yeah, we missed Roach's points, man. This is a 1-and-1. I mean, if he misses, like, effectively a turnover, right? So he misses, and it's like a turnover. Duke trailing by 7. Oh, man, I don't even know what they're doing there. But could have called that as an offensive foul on Proctor, honestly. I mean, he's just kind of trying to force it. Foul Diarra again. Oh, don't let it get it to a... Wow. Oh, he missed it. No, it's offensive. He hung on the rim. Middlebrooks misses the dunk. That's offensive interference. Wow, that's a turnover. Oh, it's a technical foul. They're going to look at it as a technical foul. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Again, Mark Mitchell, why do you not dunk the ball? You would have had 2 more points. You're only losing by 3. Two shots and the possession. Oh, 1 shot, but we do get the possession at least. No, wait, what? A 1-shot technical. Really? All right, so you could make it 67. I don't even know, like, I just don't even know, man. McCain on the free throw line. All right, he gets that one. So you don't need a 3. It's a 4-point game. You do not need a 3. By virtue of the fact that if you miss this, the game is over. You better just you're way better off as a 2. Oh, it's NC State's ball because of the possession arrow? That's lame. That's lame. I thought it was going to be Duke. Now, imagine you had the 2 points. Had one of our 3s gone. Oh, it's just so many different, like, what ifs, man. I mean, when you get down to, like, 1 possession game, it always is. It's like 1 here, 1 there. Oh boy. I mean, maybe we still have a chance. Maybe not. It's going to take a miracle. It is going to take a miracle. So we're going offense, defense, substitution here for Filipowski on the bench at the moment as Sean Stewart enters the game. So NC State with possession here. Where are they inbounding it from, though, is the question. They're inbounding it, yeah, okay. They're inbounding it from their base, the Duke basket baseline. All right. Which is where essentially that took place, which is bizarre. All right, fair enough. So Duke by 4, trailing by 4. And there's Horn. All right, it's a good foul, actually, by Sean Stewart. They're going to go 1-1, or are they going to go 2-shot foul? Should be a foul on the floor. Should still be a 1-1. It's 4 on Proctor. Jeez. So I don't know if this is a 1-1 or a 2. All right, well, he misses the first one. Again, you do not need a 3. You do not need a 3. You just need 2, because he's missed one here, so you can sort of claw your way back into this thing. NC State misfiring at the free throw line. Obviously, you get a 3, great, but, like, you don't need it. And he misses the second! You definitely don't need the 3! Just go hard! Go hard to the rim! Over to Filipowski, and Filipowski gonna put it on the deck. Up and in! Filipowski makes it a 2-point game. My goodness. Duke trying to steal it. Oh, they foul Horn. Actually, Filipowski... Wow, Filipowski just fouled out. What? Hold on. Hold on. DJ Horn is one of their better shooters, too. That is not what you wanted. What? I don't know. That's a tough replay. It's such a risky play by Flip, though. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's really needed. Like, Horn got away from you, man. Like, you know, it is what it is. Just like, just let your other, like, team members get in front and, like... Problem is, now you kind of need a 3. Yeah. This isn't the guy you wanted. This is DJ Horn's got 80% at the line, so now it's a 3-point game. Well, if he makes it a 4-possession game, you still don't need you still don't need the 3. You still don't need the 3. You got enough time. He does make both, so at least somebody on NC State is clutching up here. That's huge for NC State, those two. "15 seconds, I mean, well, you do have a chance for one more. You could go down the floor, get a quick 2, try to get fouled. Maybe you get an and 1 off of it. But you don't have Filipowski, so that's not an option. The 3 ball hasn't been falling all game. Oh, boy. Just some boneheaded plays, man. All right. Don't need the 3. Proctor's going to try to go to the basket. And he's going to miss it. And that's it. Wow, he had the reverse. He couldn't get it. Yep. All right. That's it. Congrats, NC State. So that'll be it for us for this week, actually. We'll see where we end up after Selection Sunday. In whose bracket, what seed, all that goodness. And then whether or not our game is next Thursday or next Friday, I don't know. But we shall see, I guess. So we have at least one more game. Tiara misses again, man. Tiara's gone 0 for 3. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is not how you want to enter the NCAA tournament, man. We just got Kansas. We got Cincinnati Bearcatted like they did the Jayhawks. Well, that was Kansas lost, but for more. But all right. All the dumb mistakes. Yep. I mean, it really wasn't that close, to be honest. Like, this is not a game we deserve to win. The other games that were close throughout the season, be like, yeah, dude, we could have won those games. We played decently well in those games. We probably could have won. We didn't deserve to win this game. NC State outplayed us, out-hustled us. I mean, it is what it is. But that's it. 74-69. My weekend just got a lot more open, I guess. But I will see you all back, whomever our opponent is, for the first round of the NCAA tournament next Tuesday or Thursday. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe. We'll be back next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great week. Stay safe. We will see each other next Thursday or Friday. Until then, go Duke. See ya. Good night.